Hello, English learners, and welcome back to the Real English Podcast.
Hi, everyone. I'm Emily, and it's great to be here.
And I'm Jack. We're so excited to practice with you today.
We sure are. Today, we have a great topic for our elementary level friends.
That's right. We're talking about buying tickets at a museum.
Oh, I love visiting museums when I travel. Do you?
I definitely do, but buying tickets in English can feel stressful.
Good point. It happens right at the beginning of your visit.
Right. You just want to get inside and see the cool exhibits.
Exactly. You need to buy entry passes and maybe get a map.
And you might want an audio guide too. Have you tried those?
I always get an audio guide. They make the museum much better.
Me too. You also need to ask about the closing times.
That's so important. You really don't want to rush your visit.
Exactly. This lesson gives you the essential phrases for these real situations.
Yeah, we focus on simple questions and basic numbers for tourists.
You'll feel much more confident at any cultural attraction after this.
I agree completely. Are we ready to learn some new words?
We are. Let's jump right into the vocabulary preview section.
Let's preview some helpful vocabulary for our museum trip.
Entry pass. An entry pass is basically just a normal ticket.
Right? It's the paper that lets you go inside.
You will hear this phrase at the ticket counter.
Have you ever lost your entry pass before, Jack?
Oh yeah, I've done that. It's a bad feeling.
You should always keep it in a safe pocket.
Audio guide. This is a small machine you hold and listen to.
Exactly. It tells you interesting stories about the art.
Do you usually rent an audio guide yourself, Emily?
Yes, I do. It helps me understand the paintings better.
That makes sense. They're great for learning new things.
Closing time? This is the exact time the museum shuts its doors.
Yeah, you must leave the building at this time.
Why is it so important to check this first?
Because you definitely don't want to run out of time.
True. Nobody likes to rush through a really good museum.
Now that we know the words, let's hear the dialogue.
Hi there. We'd like to buy some tickets, please. Good morning. You just need 2 adult entry passes, right?
Yes, exactly. We need 2 entry passes for today.
Wait, Tom. Should we get an audio guide too?
Oh, good idea. Can we add 1 audio guide, please?
Of course, sharing an audio guide is very popular here.
That's perfect. How much is everything going to be?
It'll be $40 in total for you, please.
Here's my credit card. Do you have any museum maps?
Yes, we do. Here's your map and your receipt.
Thanks so much. What's the closing time today?
Our closing time is 6 o'clock this evening.
I see. We've got plenty of time to walk around.
Yeah, let's go find the main art gallery right now. Welcome back, everyone. Let's look at the words from our museum dialogue.
Yeah, did you notice how polite they were?
Yes, they were very friendly. This section is our language takeaway.
Exactly. Let's start with the first phrase now.
In the dialogue, they said, "We'd like to buy some tickets, please."
That's a great way to start. Why do we say we'd like?
The phrase "we'd like" is softer than "we want." It sounds friendlier.
I agree. I use that phrase all the time at restaurants too.
It's perfect for talking to staff. What about the next word?
Ah, yes. They asked for an entry pass.
Right? Is an entry pass just a normal ticket?
Yes, an entry pass is just a ticket to go inside.
Have you ever bought a special entry pass?
Sometimes you need a special pass for certain art exhibits.
That's a good point. Next, they talked about an audio guide.
I love audio guides. Do you use them, Jack?
I always get one. It makes the museum so much better.
It really does. An audio guide is a little machine.
Right? You listen to it. How did they ask for it?
The phrase was, "Can we add 1 audio guide, please?"
That's a helpful phrase. What does "can we add" mean?
It means you want something extra. You already have your tickets.
Exactly. What's the last thing we should talk about?
They also asked, "What's the closing time today?"
Closing time is very important. It's when the place shuts down.
You definitely don't want to get locked inside the museum.
Very true. Do you ask this question often?
Yeah, I ask that at coffee shops all the time.
Same here. It helps you plan your visit properly.
Well, I think our listeners are ready for their next trip. So we learned some great words for the museum today.
We sure did. Now let's look at how to use them.
Right? It's time for our Fluency Builder.
This is where we take the ideas and make new sentences.
Exactly. Let's start with how you ask for things.
In the dialogue, they bought tickets to enter.
Yeah, they did. A great pattern to use is, "We'd like to get."
That's very polite and natural to say.
Have you used that pattern recently in your real life, Jack?
Yes, I used it at the movie theater last night.
Oh, really? What did you say to the worker?
I said, we'd like to get 2 tickets for the comedy.
That works perfectly. You can also ask for physical items.
Right? Like, we'd like to get a free map.
Good example. What's our next pattern for today?
Sometimes you forget to ask for something at first.
Oh, that happens to me all the time.
Me too. So you can use the pattern. Could we add?
I see. So what if I want the audio tour later?
You just say, could we add an audio guide?
That's really helpful. Can I use it for other things?
Sure, if you're buying lunch, you can add a drink.
So I could say, "Could we add 2 coffees?"
Exactly. It's a very flexible phrase to know.
We have one more useful pattern for you today.
Yes, we need to know when the museum closes.
The easiest way to ask is, "What time do you close?"
That's much simpler than other questions, right?
Yeah, it is. You can use it anywhere you go.
Have you asked that at a store recently?
Yes, just yesterday at the local grocery store.
That makes sense. What did you ask them?
I just asked, "What time do you close on Sundays?"
Perfect. It's always good to know the daily schedule.
Right. Nobody wants to rush through a beautiful museum.
Definitely not. These patterns will help you stay relaxed. Now that we have learned some helpful new words, let's listen to the museum dialogue one more time.
Hi there. We'd like to buy some tickets, please. Good morning, you just need 2 adult entry passes, right?
Yes, exactly. We need 2 entry passes for today.
Wait, Tom. Should we get an audio guide too?
Oh, good idea. Can we add 1 audio guide, please?
Of course, sharing an audio guide is very popular here.
That's perfect. How much is everything going to be?
It'll be $40 in total for you, please.
Here's my credit card. Do you have any museum maps?
Yes, we do. Here's your map and your receipt.
Thanks so much. What's the closing time today?
Our closing time is 6 o'clock this evening.
I see. We've got plenty of time to walk around.
Yeah, let's go find the main art gallery right now. That dialogue makes a lot more sense now, right?
Yeah, it really does. Buying tickets is much easier now.
I always feel more confident when I know the words.
Exactly. It saves so much time at the ticket counter.
And sharing an audio guide is a really clever trick.
Oh, for sure. It definitely saves you a little money.
Now it's time for you to practice speaking.
That's right. We picked out some useful key phrases.
You will hear Tom say a few important sentences.
Just listen closely and repeat right after him.
Try to speak out loud if you can. It really helps.
Are you ready? Let's start the practice.
We'd like to buy some tickets, please. We need 2 entry passes for today. Can we add 1 audio guide, please? How much is everything going to be? Do you have any museum maps? What's the closing time today? Great job with the speaking practice, everyone.
Yeah, you did a wonderful job today.
Thank you so much for learning English with us.
If you enjoyed this episode, please like and share it.
And remember to subscribe so you never miss a lesson.
We really appreciate all your amazing support.
We will see you all in the next video.
Goodbye for now, and have a fantastic week.
Bye, guys!